we've been looking at some GTA 6 stuff lately. By the way, I think my guess is that next trailer, February 6th or 7th. I'm putting it out there in the universe. I have very little evidence to support it. Just want to be clear on that one. February 6th and 7th. That is my guess. But someone put out a video by the name of Sav, S-A-V. He has 6.77K subscribers, and his video has 473,000 views with a very good like to dislike ratio. So I'm assuming this video has really good info in it. So I spent 100 hours researching GTA 6. Here's what I found. Solid title, hits the YouTube algorithm. Let's see what Sav is saying here.
Modern gaming.
Start it over.
We've waited 10 years for Grand Theft Auto 6.
It's more than that
until
now.
recently, we knew next to nothing about it. But that all changed when a British hacker pulled off one of the most infamous
Oh, he's doing it like a documentary.
data breaches in modern gaming history. And what happened next has me more stoked than ever for GTA 6's release. I'm Sav, welcome to my channel. In the next 20 minutes, many of you will be blown away by what's been uncovered and what it means about the future of Grand Theft Auto 6. And almost everyone will...
Is this AI? Is this AI? Never mind. Some of you think that I use an AI voice. I, in fact, did not. I admit I sound a bit more monotone in this one. Okay.
We'll learn something new.
That answers my question. Good intro, though.
The stage is set for Rockstar to unleash the game of games for the open world sandbox genre. Not only will GTA 6 be a significant technological leap from GTA 4 and GTA 5, but it will also be returning to the fan favorite location of Vice City. Now, I've spent a lot of time painstakingly collecting every bit of information I could find, whether it's confirmed content or leaked details. I've compiled the list of lists covering everything you need to know about GTA 6 as of January 2025. But if there's any...
He like legitimately did make the list. He's legitimately showing it. Okay.
Please do me and the community a favor and comment down below for the next update. By the end of this video, you'll be fully up to date on everything GTA 6.
Perfect.
If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment to do so, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications. I'll be covering everything related to GTA 6 moving forward, so you definitely don't want to miss any of those updates. I don't want to waste any more time, so let's go. Rockstar Games began preliminary development on GTA 6 in 2014, right after the release.
That's freaking wild. Like, let's just be clear, that is wild.
Release of Grand Theft Auto 5. However, principal development didn't begin until 2018.
I think it was right after.
Over the last 10 years, the studios involved have been extremely tight-lipped about GTA 6, as expected. But with the release date approaching, we've gotten an official trailer in 2023, as well as some comments from CEO of Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick. Even when talking about the success of the company and the highly anticipated GTA 6, Zelnick was cautious about revealing too much to avoid feeling internet nerds like myself. However, when asked to sum up GTA 6 in a few words, Zelnick said, "I think it will be extraordinary and worth waiting for." The interviewer...
It just looks like there's already, just off of one trailer, so much in it.
Then asked about the success of GTA Online and whether the devs were surprised by the response from players. Zelnick said, "I don't think any of us expected that. We all saw it as an interesting add-on." He added that even the currency in GTA Online was a last-minute decision.
That's wild, because how much money did that make them?
In another interview with Ben Hinchliffe, a former Rockstar employee, the popular YouTube channel GTA 6 O'Clock discussed the development process. When asked about his thoughts behind the scenes, Hinchliffe said, "They have raised the bar again." According to a Bloomberg report in 2022, the original map for Grand Theft Auto 6 was intended to be much larger, including parts of North and South America. However, it was eventually trimmed down to just Vice City and the surrounding area.
Yeah, I agree. I think in that case, a little bit less is more. If you do more, it's the comparison that I always use is Assassin's Creed Valhalla compared to Cyberpunk. Right? Cyberpunk is smaller and like dense, whereas Valhalla is just like spread out and sparse. I think that denseness is what will make GTA 6
to
amazing.
Alleviate development pressure and save time. Some of the
again, I'm saying February 6th or 7th is my guess for a GTA 6 trailer.
The cut content may reappear post-launch, which would be a huge step in the right direction, especially after the lack of post-launch map expansions in GTA 5. In a November 2024 financial call, Take-Two confirmed that the development team is still very much on track for a fall 2025 release, which is great news considering the frequent delays in the gaming industry these days. Aside from the trailer and the information we've covered so far, there really isn't much more confirmed content at this point. Given the massive gameplay leak of 2022, Rockstar is likely in no rush to share any more details until closer to the release date. We probably won't see anything official from the team until the summer marketing blitz kicks in. But where confirmed content is scarce, the leaks are anything but, and boy do we have some major leaks. In 2022, as I mentioned in the intro, over 90 clips of gameplay were dumped online by a hacker
I hate leaks.
known as Teapot Tuber Hacker. These clips ranged from just a few seconds to over 3 minutes in length, making this one of the largest development leaks in recent history. Rockstar was understandably furious.
Wasn't Wolverine like the biggest leak? Like, didn't they like leak like the whole game of Wolverine? I haven't seen it because I want to play that game.
So much so that they sued the 18-year-old hacker who cost Rockstar and other companies over $10 million. After being deemed unfit for jail time, the hacker is now serving an indefinite sentence in a hospital.
Damn.
So if you're thinking about hacking Rockstar games, think again. The stolen information, including messages from Rockstar's internal Slack system, was leaked online by unknown sources. The public then compiled this information into the GTA 6 document, a 59-page PDF.
Dude, there's more documentation on this than some things that go on in the government.
File detailing everything that could be gathered from the leaked clips and source code. We're going to be going through that document today. If you'd like to follow along, I've posted a link to the PDF down in the description. While you're down there, smash the like button. But before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. The information I'm about to share could contain spoilers. While Rockstar and Take-Two haven't confirmed or denied the validity of these leaks, it's important to remember that this was all leaked years before the game's planned release and is all subject to change. Some of this content may be scrapped entirely by the time the game launches, so take everything with a grain of salt. Now let's take a look. Starting off with characters. Now aside from Jason and Lucia, the playable protagonists at this point, there are several other characters listed below, such as Dre, Wyman, Tit, and
Tit? Okay.
Zach. However, we don't have much information about any of these supporting characters yet. For all we know, some of these names could change by the time the game releases.
Yeah.
Still, based on Rockstar's history, we can expect a rich cast of characters. Gangs have always been a cornerstone of the GTA series, and GTA 6 is no exception.
Oh,
As of now, we know of at least 3 gang factions in Vice City.
There we go.
San for San is a Haitian gang, likely based around the Little Haiti location that was also leaked. The Guardia brothers seem to be a motorcycle gang similar to those in GTA 4 and GTA 5, and are located in the northern parts of Vice City. Then there's the far-right militia, which may be loosely based on groups like the Proud Boys. As of now,
No way.
they're not tied to any specific locations, but we'll see how this all plays out. Much like GTA 5, we can expect different police factions depending on your location in the map and your wanted level, but we're going to take a much deeper dive into the police stuff here in just a minute. As far as weapons and items, there were numerous weapons and items leaked in the source code.
This is dumb.
Many of which are expected in GTA 6, along with some of the usual suspects like assault rifles, micro SMGs, polymer pistols, shotguns, and RPGs. There are some very new and intriguing weapons and tools that were mentioned. Notable items include the spear gun, binoculars, immobilizer bypass, cutoff tool, trauma kits, recovery items like food and drinks, a USB drive, Slim Jim for breaking into cars, a crowbar, flashlight, tracker jammer, duffel bag, backpack, and even cigarettes. There's a lot to unpack here. For instance, will the spear gun have mechanics similar to the bow in Red Dead Redemption 2? If so, could a crossbow or a hunting bow make an appearance later on? Does the tracker jammer serve a similar purpose for escaping the police? Will we be able to store duffel bags and backpacks in the trunks of cars after a heist? See, the possibilities here when you begin to speculate are endless. Red Dead Redemption 2 introduced a more realistic weapon wheel, and it seems Rockstar is carrying this concept over to GTA 6.
Not surprising.
Now, gone are the days of pulling a rocket launcher out of your pants before switching over to a minigun. Weapons are likely to be assigned to inventory slots, with 1 or 2 primary weapons slung over your shoulder or carried in your offhand, and the secondary weapons like handguns or small SMGs stowed on your person, though only 1 or 2 at a time. If Rockstar is limiting the number of weapons you can carry at once, it makes sense to allow access to additional weapons without having to visit
Like you have to go to your car or something and then you can get your weapons out of there or something like
or a
that.
hideout. For example, in Red Dead Redemption 2, you could stow weapons on your horse, so we might see something similar in GTA 6. If Rockstar allows us to store weapons and vehicles, it could turn the trunk of your car into a dynamic, interactable space. This is speculation, of course, but given the ability to carry bodies and loot from heists, it seems plausible that vehicles could become much more immersive. Side activities have always been a highlight in Rockstar games, from hunting in Red Dead Redemption 2 to playing darts in Grand Theft Auto. Now, while we expect plenty of activities in GTA 6, we don't exactly know what will be.
Yeah, I think that might be the wildest part of GTA 6, when they introduce those activities that you can do, like whatever, playing darts or little things that are only at specific locations. Like that's where things get like really wild at these types of games.
The document does cover a few activities like fishing, golf, races, dice games.
Like, could you imagine if they release golf in this game and golf is done better than it is in like a Tiger Woods game?
van
It's
shipments,
possible.
robberies, and deliveries. I expect small-time criminal activities to feature heavily, with heists ranging from convenience store robberies to more elaborate ones like cash truck heists. Speaking of robberies, there's an interesting section of the document referring to cop traps. These seem to be linked to another section labeled easy scores, suggesting that the police might set up traps for the player. Imagine, for example,
that's cool.
being asked by an associate to boost a car, only then to get in, drive off, and realize you've been baited by the police. Now you're facing a potential arrest unless you can manage to escape. In terms of criminal activities, there will be multiple fences in the game, each specializing in different stolen goods such as art or vehicles. And combine that with the ability to enter around 70% of the buildings in the game, and
That's what I was talking about. Remember when I said dense? This is exactly what I was talking
have
about.
the makings of some very interesting and unique gameplay moments. Rockstar has also filed a patent related to the furnishing of interior buildings. The game will likely generate interior layouts dynamically, saving time in development while also making the world feel much more expansive and interactive. As for random encounters, there are a ton of potential events to engage in. We literally have pages here. Rockstar is very well known for creating
random
immersive and
events.
fun worlds, and based on these leaked details, we're in for a treat. Lucia is one of the
Nice
playable
editing.
protagonists. She's expected to have the ability to hack computers and electronics, which ties into
Dude, someone just commented about snow in Canada. Over the last 2 days, like where I live, we've got 2 feet of snow. Yeah, about 2. I shoveled about a foot of snow every day, and I messed up my back. So
the leaked tools
Not from
such as
shoveling,
the
but-
USB drive, signal jammer, and immobilizer bypass. Some of the new mechanics leaked in the document suggest upgrades to the Euphoria physics engine, such as walking while in cover, switching
question though, what happens if GTA 6 does not meet expectations? It will.
shoulders when aiming, and even going prone. These improvements are much needed, in my opinion. But that's not all. You'll be able to interact with loot bags, utilize a buddy ping system, drop and pick up weapons, and even commit suicide when downed for those that want to go out on their own terms. Familiar systems from Rockstar's previous titles will also make their return, with revamped mechanics from former Red Dead Redemption games. These include carrying bodies, interacting with lootable items, robbing, restraining, and threatening NPCs, using Eagle Eye, and managing weight, muscle mass,
really?
diet, exercise, and facial hair growth. So let's take a moment to talk about police interactions, as there's a lot to unpack here. Not only has the police spawning protocol been completely reworked, but now there will actually be a dispatch time. Players will be able
I mean,
to
the one thing you could argue is that this game is hyped up so much that it could never live up to expectations, but Rockstar has proven us wrong time and time again with that.
hear the police chatter on a scanner, giving them a window of time to escape before officers arrive. CCTV cameras will also be a factor, now requiring players to be more cautious during break-ins or while making their escape. The police will actually have up to 3 levels of description for the player, which include no description, partial description, and full description. This system also applies to
Also, is this like replacing the star system?
any vehicle you're driving at the time. Simply losing your wanted level won't be enough if you haven't altered your look. This adds a new layer of depth to chases and creates a unique challenge with each police engagement. GTA 6 introduces significant changes to AI, particularly with NPC interactions. Similar to Red Dead Redemption 2, NPCs will react dynamically to the environment, engage in conversations with one another, travel in groups, and even call the police if threatened. NPCs will also adjust their stance to shoot over or around cover, adding to the realism of gunfights. The fictional state of Leonida, based loosely on Florida, boasts a diverse ecosystem both on land and at sea. Animals include snakes, birds, whales, horses, and even raccoons. In Vice City, raccoons can be spotted digging through dumpsters or swiping fast food bags. The Everglades are also featured as a map location called the Grass Rivers, where players can
This will be awesome.
explore via airboats and encounter a wide variety of wildlife. Underwater exploration will likely feature dolphins, sharks, and much more. As in any GTA game, we will have a wide variety of transportation options, from boats to planes and everything in between. In the trailer alone, we've already spotted several returning vehicles, along with some we've never seen before. But it doesn't stop with just new vehicles. Based on the leaks, it looks like Rockstar has outdone itself, providing us with reworked vehicle driving system and damage mechanics. Bumpers now
He
fall
flipped.
off in greater detail, and the hood crumples more realistically when struck by another vehicle or object. But that's not all. Vehicles will also be more detailed both inside and out, offering new, dynamic ways of interaction. For example, you can now simply get into the passenger seat without needing to climb over the console to reach the driver's seat. Perhaps your partner will now be able to take the wheel while you sit back and just take in the sights. I certainly hope so. Additionally,
Probably.
leaks indicate that certain vehicles will feature a functional GPS system, allowing you to turn
that's
off the
cool.
minimap and become fully immersed in Vice City. The D-pad appears to offer players additional vehicle options, suggesting more control over specific vehicle functions. Furthermore, players will be able to search vehicles for loot. While it's unclear at this point whether that will be a simple button prompt with a repetitive animation, or maybe we'll have the option to inspect various parts of the vehicle like the trunk or glove box independently. Currently, no official map has been leaked or released to the public, but that hasn't stopped internet nerds from using coordinates found in the source files to create a
I love that he called them nerds.
fan-made map project. Combined with the footage from the trailer and leaked screenshots, we have a general idea of what to expect in some of the larger, more populated
look how
areas.
big this freaking thing
fan-made
is.
map suggests that the GTA 6 map will be at least as large or possibly larger than the Red Dead
Wild.
Redemption 2 map, which is currently bigger than that of GTA 5. Personally, I'm more concerned with the level of detail than the sheer size of the map. I'm confident Rockstar will deliver a world that feels more alive and immersive, which is something they're always known for. I've included a link below to the current
So that is the one thing I will say about Red Dead Redemption 2 is like there was a lot of space in between major cities that felt pretty empty. Whereas I think GTA 6 is still going to have that space in between, but once you hit that like major metropolitan areas or even like the glades areas, it's gonna feel like its own map in and of itself, I bet.
Fan-made map project, which is still very much a work in progress and based on fragmented data. However, we do have some details from the leaked screenshots and video clips that hint to a level of detail that will likely surprise even the most critical fans of the series. These details are listed on pages 19 and 20 of the document. In terms of map locations, we already know quite a bit. Within Vice City, there are at least 7 different areas, including beachfront locations like Edgewater, Vice Beach, and South Beach, as well as urban districts such as Little Haiti, Rockridge, and North Vice City. There are also unconfirmed areas, including a town called Port Gellhorn, and smaller locations like Ambrosia, Keys, Yorktown, and Red Hill. Leaked screenshots also revealed a vast list of returning brands, though there are too many to mention here. Some of these items, like hats, are apparently collectibles, so completionists will have plenty to hunt down. There have been numerous upgrades to both the visual and audio elements of the game. Expect volumetric clouds, improved lighting, sparks during vehicle crashes, better textures on NPCs and the environment, and even fog. Audio improvements will include more realistic gunshots, impact sounds when bumping into objects, sounds when bodies collapse, and car doors that sound more authentic depending on the vehicle.
Yeah, of course. Just
unfortunately, there isn't much information about multiplayer at the moment. The only leak related to multiplayer came from a screenshot showing players 2 of 32 in the bottom corner.
Is there any chance the game doesn't release with multiplayer?
Suggesting it was taken from an online mode. There's speculation that Rockstar may be implementing something similar to 5M, the mod that became popular with the GTA 5 modding community after Rockstar's recent purchase of their rights. Some noteworthy rapid-fire features: we have Jason likely being able to unlock doors and gates according to a debug text in the leak. Crowd control mechanics will require you to manage witnesses. If they feel threatened or you're distracted during a robbery, they may flee or call the police. Smoking will be an activity in the tool wheel similar to Red Dead Redemption 2, possibly providing some buffs. Custom vehicle shops like Benny's Motorworks will be scattered across town. The mirrors in vehicles will actually reflect what they observe. Rockstar is working to reduce loading screens by integrating seamless lobby switching technology, making transitions between servers even faster. The graphical improvements, including volumetric lighting, ray tracing, and reflections of neon signs on wet pavement, will contribute to a visually stunning and immersive world. All right, for some relationship speculation, it's possible that their relationship could have gameplay implications similar to Red Dead Redemption 2's moral system. Your interactions with NPCs and your partner might actually affect mission outcomes and abilities.
That's good.
While this is pure speculation at this point, it's certainly within the realm of possibility given Rockstar's track record for the deep and dynamic storytelling. Rockstar is truly pushing the boundaries with GTA 6.
Is it coming 2025?
They've set the bar so high that other developers, even those planning to release games in 2025, are hesitant to announce their releases until GTA 6 has a solid launch date. The competition,
calling it February 26th for
is
next
real
trailer,
to say the least. But now you know just about everything we can expect from the upcoming Giant, which is hopefully launching this fall. If you haven't already, please leave a like.
Like the rumor is September, because that's kind of what they do, but
it helps this video reach more people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please take a minute to do so. I'll keep you updated with any significant information released or leaked about GTA 6 coming in the next few months. Thanks again for watching, and I'll be back with more updates soon.
great video, well put together. He did kind of sound like AI, I will say that, but it's just crazy how like all of this information has come out all the while, like nothing has come out. Like Rockstar just like, you know, hasn't put anything else. So like like, even though there's been one trailer, it's still like, look at all of this information, mainly from leaks. So like almost none of that is confirmed, but leaks have been pretty correct so far. So it's going to win game of the year. It's going to be good. I'm curious if it launches with multiplayer or not, but interesting nonetheless. It didn't like the son of someone who works at Rockstar leak the trailer like hours before it actually came out, and then they just ended up launching it early or something like that. Yeah.